Hello guys and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. So in this video we are going to talk about evolution of paper. Let's start. Before paper, civilizations relied on other materials to record information. In Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, scribes would etch cuneiform, a system of writing used in the ancient Middle East, onto clay tablets. In Egypt, the use of papyrus was more common, the art of making which is believed to date as far back as 3000 BCE. Papyrus sheets were made by layering and pressing strips of the papyrus plant, creating a durable, inflexible surface on which to write with reed brushes. You can find tutorials on the process of making papyrus paper on YouTube. In China, bamboo strips and silk served as the primary mediums for recording information at this time. Meanwhile, in Europe and the Middle East, parchment and vellum, made from treated animal skins, became the standard. These materials, while effective, would have been costly and time-intensive to produce, highlighting the need for a more practical alternative. In around 105 CE, Cai Luan, a Chinese court official, is credited with having invented paper. His process involved macerating mulberry bark, hemp, and rags into a slurry, which was then spread onto a flat screen, pressed, and dried to form thin sheets. The creation of a lightweight, flexible, and relatively inexpensive material which could be used for writing and art was highly innovative for the time. Quickly after the invention, paper became integral to Chinese society, enabling the production of bureaucratic documents, books, and even artwork. The rapid development of movable type printing in China further emphasized the usefulness of this new material. Papermaking techniques gradually spread beyond China, reaching Central Asia and the Islamic world by the 8th century. During the Battle of Talas in 751 CE, Chinese papermakers were captured and taken away from their homeland, where they were forced to introduce their craft to the Islamic Empire. The process was then further refined, with cotton and linen fibers being preferred over bark and hemp. By the 12th century, paper had reached Europe, where it became indispensable for both secular and religious purposes. European paper mills, particularly those in Spain and Italy, adapted the technology further, enabling mass production. This new availability of paper effectuated the spread of ideas during the late Middle Ages, laying the groundwork for the Renaissance period. The 15th century saw a seismic shift in the history of paper with the invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg. For the first time, books and pamphlets could be produced on a massive scale which made knowledge more accessible than ever before. This era, unsurprisingly, saw an explosion in literacy rates and a democratization of information, all made possible by the new affordability and availability of paper. Paper was not only the foundation of the printing revolution, but also an essential element of cultural movements, such as the 16th century European Reformation and Scientific Revolution. Gutenberg's press, combined with a growing network of paper mills, helped to transform Europe into a hub of innovation and learning which hadn't previously been possible. The 19th century marked another huge turning point for paper, with the industrialization of papermaking. The development of the Fourdrinier machine in 1806 enabled the continuous production of paper rolls, which both drastically reduced costs and increased efficiency. Additionally, the discovery that wood pulp could be used as a raw material instead of rags was revolutionary for the industry. Wood was abundant and sustainable, and would allow paper to become a staple of everyday life. With mass production now available, paper found new applications, from newspapers and books to packaging and stationery. The industrial era's advancements not only made paper more accessible, but also fueled global literacy rates and education. In the 21st century, the way we create and use paper continues to evolve, reflecting both technological advances and environmental concerns. Recycled paper products have become a cornerstone of sustainable practices, vastly reducing the environmental impact of papermaking. Meanwhile, innovations in materials science have given rise to specialty papers with unique properties, such as waterproofing, fire resistance, and biodegradability. Digital technology has challenged the dominance of paper in some areas, but it nonetheless remains irreplaceable in many aspects of modern life. From artistic expression to scientific research, paper retains its versatility and relevance. A growing emphasis on eco-friendly production methods ensures that paper will remain an integral part of our lives for generations to come. So that's all for this video. And if you gained any knowledge, don't forget to like. For more videos like this, subscribe to the channel.